My name is Greg Oliphant. I work for the Dallas Fire Department. I've been working there for a little over 26 and a half years, and I was asked to tell about an incident that happened to us on August 31st. I was working at Station 56 and we got a domestic dispute call to a lady who stated that her husband was trying to harm her. The engine responded. When we got there, he was not there. He had left in the car that he was trying to run over her with. She was standing there. She was still upset, still crying, still on the phone with somebody. So we all walked up to her and we started talking to her. And at that point, about 3 to 4 minutes later, we hear yelling and screaming, and it's her husband. He's not in the car anymore. He runs up with a knife. So she looks at him, she screams, he said, "He's going to kill me," and she starts running. So she's dancing in between firefighters, trying to keep at least one firefighter between her and him. Then she runs around the fire engine and he begins to chase her. So 1, 2, 3 laps. On the 3rd lap around the fire engine, I yank open the door and I tell her, "Get in." So she comes, she dive bombs into the engine. I slam the door shut. He comes from back around the back side of the engine. He's searching for her, trying to figure out which way he went. And then as he's walking, he looks up and he sees she's in the fire engine. He's yelling and screaming at her. Now he's decided he's going to go inside of the fire engine. As he's going up, I had a newspaper article flash through my head really briefly, and it says, "Wife gets stabbed to death in the back of a fire engine." I'm thinking, this cannot happen. You get to a point where you have to do something. So I reached up to pull him back down. When he came back down, we ended up in something called an arm triangle. And then from there, I used that to take him down to the ground. We landed, and I began applying the choke. I asked him very nicely to let go of the knife. He said no. And so I started squeezing. And when he could no longer breathe, he decided to let go of the knife. The thing that I want to do is I want to thank my Jiu-Jitsu academy because they gave me choices. I figured we saved her life because we kept her from being attacked by him, and I figured we at least saved my life because I was able to do something and not get stabbed. And Jiu-Jitsu gave me the opportunity to control the assailant rather than have him control me or hurt her.